Pabst Blue Ribbon, hashtag Major PBR. Use the hashtag Major PBR each and every week. If we pick your picture or video, you'll be getting a little prize key. Bro, I fucking love this one. 251 Royalty. This has become a Saturday morning tradition. Hashtag Major PBR. Watch it on YouTube with that Major PBR logo. Perfect. Look at that branding. Perfect. Going to over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. A brand new audience. Look at that branding. Anybody who's a sponsor of this podcast would be honored to have that right there. And PBR has been a great sponsor, a great partner. We fucking love PBR. You know what? For tomorrow, I might put a little PBR on my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
What a move.
Well, hey, imagine if we still had the hard. I bet I still have a hard coffee somewhere.
You go find one? Yeah.
I'm going to try to find one.
Then you have to go to the gym after?
They don't go bad.
Might be a little expired. All right, big week for news. I'll rapid fire some, then some we're going to have a deep dive. Gorgeous. Tyler Breeze put up some micro brawlers.
Wow.
Listen, I had to like text him and yell at him. He put on his website the chases were cheaper than the regular ones. I said, Breeze, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What?
Amateur hour over here.
I couldn't believe it. But get him now on his website. Tyler Breeze joining the micro brawler.
I thought he had a Legends deal.
Yeah, this is illegal.
Okay.
No, guys, this is just Breeze.
Oh,
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just Breeze.
The sidekick from Up, Down, Down.
No, that's Tyler Breeze. This is Breeze. This is the indie wrestler Breeze, not the signing with McFoley Tyler Breeze. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Now, the next one, usually Brian would do the Homer into the bush, but I think he's going to dig this. I've been asking for this for a long time. Star Wars retro figures, Phantom Menace. They're finally doing it. They're going back, and I don't know if they're going to do every movie. I hope they do, but they're starting with Phantom Menace. My one problem, where the fuck is Anakin? But
The boy?
The boy.
Yeah, the main character of the movie.
The main character of the movie.
Right.
But these six are still a great six. You get Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Padme, Darth Maul, Jar Jar Binks, and a fucking, whatever that thing is, not a trooper. What the fuck was it?
Battle droid. Battle droid.
So it's a good six. It's a good six.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't even know who I would take away for Anakin, to be honest.
Maybe a battle droid.
I don't know.
Right?
Anakin also not really well loved by the majority of people. I thought he was fine.
No, I think time has healed all wounds.
See, most people don't like this movie, so obviously time has healed.
I think time has healed all wounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's now been almost 30. The kids at the time loved it. It was adults, who didn't love it.
Oh,
kids loved it.
This is a possibility, guys.
Jake Lloyd didn't want the deal.
I don't know if that's true. He could be making a joke, but that is the possibility.
Didn't we just talk about that on our
we just talked about that.
Jingle All the Way podcast?
Yeah.
But he does have upcoming, he's finally getting a 6-inch Black Series.
Well, then take that back.
So, Chris Stanley, Claudio, are you BSing or is this a fact, Jack?
Then maybe
get back to us, Chris Stanley, Claudio.
Maybe they just didn't pick him, and they'll do some more.
Well, you know what they do sometimes with these is they do like a little like exclusive. Remember they did like the Death Trooper in the board game.
Okay.
So maybe they'll do
what movie was that?
That was for The Empire Strikes Back.
A Death Trooper?
Yeah. Or no. Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm sorry.
Really?
Tarkin, the only way to get Tarkin, the retro figure, was with the board game.
Oh, okay.
They had a board
saying, okay. I'm just making sure that I have them all because now I'm nervous. Oh, Chris Stanley says just speculating. All right.
Yeah.
Don't start rumors here, Chris.
They bid hard on that rumor.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bid hard. Desperado, not my cousin John Gravina, but Desperado, New Japan wrestler, coming to Ringside Collectibles, Storm Collectibles. Listen, while I was reorganizing my collection, I was looking at my Hogans, my Jushin Ligers. Incredible. I cut a lot of those Hogans, though.
Beautiful. Yeah, you don't need like all 8 of those. No.
But this is great. I'm not quite sure who he is, but it gets a big deal in New Japan. So, and the figures look great. Can't deny that.
Ric Flair's last match, Desperado asked me for a picture.
No way.
100%. I
Get
said,
the fuck out of here.
I said, sure.
This is
Sure.
fake news.
No, bro. He must have thought you were
He was
like
on
fucking,
the show that we all did.
No, he was at the Starcast.
Bro, he must have thought you were like fucking.
Like an legend
Who could
from
he have been
NWA.
like?
He saw the gray hair. It was like, you gotta
yes.
be somebody.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
JJ Dillon?
Somebody who came up with Rick.
No, guys, listen. Who the fuck is Smart Mark Sterling? Because he's in a suit. He probably thought like an old manager.
Yeah.
Remember the time Sin Cara thought Brian was Edge?
Yes.
Oh,
Can you tell that story?
my God.
Yeah. Well, no, when the original Sin Cara saw me and like jumped out of his seat when I was waiting to shake my hand, I was like, that was weird. What a nice guy. And then he never spoke to me again. And I realized he thought I was Edge. And then he saw the real Edge and put it all together.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mitch.
Nice looking figure, by the way.
Nice looking figure. Mitch, Hastel toy. I'm gonna give him a compliment sandwich. We'll
Yeah.
accept
Who's he got now?
Wild Man Mark Marrow. I
That's
think looks
cool.
pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty good. I will be getting it. Wild Man Mark Marrow fits the Hasbro era. I think I'll be getting it. I've been purging a lot of my retros, but I'm not doing strictly zombie like you are. I am going and dabbling outside the box.
Okay.
I did purge his fucking smoke train. That figure sucks. But I will be getting this Mark Marrow. Then I would say the Quebecers, but they're called the Canadians. And in the past week, he's shown like so many different versions of them. He put up the heads. Then people were hating the heads. So he has new ones with glasses, but the glasses are removable, but they're not quite removable because they go over, like completely over, which I hate. I go, you're such a stickler for like retros and Hasbros, but they wouldn't make removable glasses, especially ones that go over the head completely. So like from the back, you'll see them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't like that.
Like almost like a headband, but goes over his eyes.
No, but you're right. That's not. It wouldn't fit WWF Hasbro.
Yeah, so he's breaking his rules, but I do think they look okay.
I don't think the heads are fine. They're not like.
No, these are the fixed heads.
Oh, okay.
These are the fixed heads. So listen, I will give him credit.
Think the glasses make it more Hasbro-y.
If they're molded on, though, not with the back.
Those like just shouldn't come off. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Mitch, listen to us. Mold those babies on. I think they're good. I think the Marrow's good. I don't like the glasses, so there's your compliment sandwich, Mitch. And they're called the Canadians. Coming soon.
I mean, that's fine. I get that.
Oh, I guess Duke Drosy. We have a sample of Duke the Dumpster. Oh, Mike Drosy. I'll be getting this with the dumpster. Is there somebody else that he's showing off? I don't have this in my notes. That's why D Freedom's the best. Is there anyone else, or that's it?
I could tell Duke's got that like Henry Goblin face though, where it's like go back to that. You can see.
Oh yeah. Like the paint job, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
He looks like Balls Mahoney too, or Roadblock.
When I was a kid, remember how Duke the Dumpster cut his hair at one point?
Right.
So I would use like Luke the Bushwhacker #2 as Duke the Dumpster Drosy. That's what I would do.
All right. I'll accept that.
Foco keeps banging out figures. Right, this time they've had HBK Shawn Michaels, like an entrance gear one. VSK needs it somewhere.
VSK's
Yep.
need that. That's pretty cool. Light up stage.
Yeah, but lace up boots, inaccurate, pal.
Whoa.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh God.
Now I can't.
Sean, your
can't
boots.
I can't.
Woof.
I can't unsee it.
Sean, your boots. Woof.
That's annoying.
I'll tell you though,
He
as
never
somebody
wore
who
lace ups in the like. I mean, it wouldn't make sense because that's like a '90s head, but it looked like in like the 03 return, he didn't have lace ups for a little bit.
Oh, so you're saying it's that era, maybe?
But the head looks so friggin' '90s, though. I don't know.
what did he wear in the 90s?
In the '90s, he wore the Alpine Stars or whatever they are. The friggin'
Well, as somebody who collects like a complete collection of a person, it's really exciting sometimes when one of these random things
something
comes
unique
out.
like this.
cool.
Yeah, if I was
Yeah.
like Vinny and I collected Sean stuff, I'd be like, "This is so unique that I'm glad that they made it."
Exactly.
Right?
Whenever there's a random flare, I'm like, oh, cool, yeah.
Right, because it adds to your collection.
Yep.
I'm so
By
glad
the way,
I don't have.
223 pieces. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. I was thinking about with my new toy room to collect a specific person, but like my guy would be Macho, and I think there's
you
just
already
way
do
too
that.
much.
You
No, I
already
don't.
do that. Just these
No, I
in
don't.
other lines.
No, first of all, if I were to do that, I would have to do double because I couldn't take him out of my
Oh my
Mattel
God,
collection.
we're back to the same conversation we just
But
had.
you disagree with? So you would take Macho? You have a whole Mattel.
No. This one I actually do agree with. That's different. That's like a shrine.
I have multiple Hasbro Ric Flairs.
There's too many. Like there's too many Machos. And then where do you draw the line? Because they make like those little. There's so many like loyal
like
subjects on
6
stuff.
statues they made a couple years ago and stuff.
Those ones are my favorite ones, like the loyal subjects, because they're just like they can go right in, in the front row. They're like
I'd
really
rather just
small
do
things.
that for like Zack Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Like collect all Zack Ryders.
You do that already? Anyway.
Fuck, a Macho would be pretty sick though.
There's
There's probably a lot of work and a lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. But speaking of Foco, they have these mini bobbleheads. So Paul Bearer and the Undertaker.
Whoa, what?
And can we speak on this little follow up? Last week when we went on air, D Freedom backed me up and said that Brian Myers cannot get rid of his Target Hall of Champions Paul Bearer. And then Brian admitted he doesn't even have it. He has some other one. D, pop in here, D.
Well,
pop in here, D.
Before we deal with this. What just happened?
What the heck? You made a remix?
Stone Cold joined Run DMC or something?
What the fuck?
Before we get out of hand here, guys, I will take this out of weekly purchases. I bought
Oh, you bought it.
I did my own research and realized that it's very... Well, you know what really sold me on it? That neither one of you, I don't think, were saying?
The
You
face?
got that
The
different-
face?
That scan, though.
Yeah.
Like, that really sold me on it. Like, God damn it. So now I have 3 Paul Bearers in my Elite collection, and I think they all have different... There's, like, early, midway, and obviously,
Yes,
heel turn.
I think there's 3 to go.
D, what's going on? You sick or?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, you just updated the character. The character is just getting more gimmicked up. You're more toyetic.
You're like
Brian
Pillman, just lost in your character, and we don't know where you are anymore.
Yeah, the loose cannon.
I love this.
The loose dissector.
I understood when you were a dissector, but is there COVID in your house? Like, what's going on? Why do you have the mask on?
No, just
Performing surgery?
Yeah, you just dissected
yeah.
a
I mean,
frog.
yeah. I just
Can
put
you
my shovel
dissect-
down. Yeah.
Can you
I can
dissect
dissect
Shawn
this for
Michaels?
you. Yeah, yeah.
Please
Yeah,
do it.
so what happens with Foco is that they just go off of reference shots. So basically the only studio shots that they were provided of this HBK was from the boots up. So they just inferred. So they just assumed that he had lace boots without looking at outside reference besides what is provided by the licensor. So
one can infer that he wore lace-up boots.
I mean, technically, he did wear lace-up boots underneath, like those boots. Like they're similar to Matt's, to where Matt might actually just have. What do you have, Matt? Like Velcro or?
No, I do have laces.
Okay.
There's laces under there.
Yeah,
but
it's
that doesn't,
similar.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Because it's like a similar style to like the Ziggler boots and the Beretta boots.
Yeah, it's a giant flap though. Like nobody knows. Yeah.
Yeah. So technically, I guess there is lace boots underneath, but yeah. And then the purple on the Taker's a little off.
It looks more blue.
Yeah.
He never had purple inside his jacket, did he?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah. It varies. I mean, Mattel obviously skimped out on that paint op. I mean, that got costed out. That got costed out as soon as that was first.
I would say to do a soft goods, that'd be super expensive, I imagine.
Yeah, and they wouldn't even probably attempt to do an inner lining because that would just stain the figure. So
True.
D, I really like the new character look, and it's much more toyetic. You're getting
He's trying
more,
to get a major bendy.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. More toyetic as the day goes on, pal.
Wow. Well, look at this.
Oh my god.
Is that a good? Oh my god.
We have a nominee, folks, for worst figure of 2024.
Well, for you listening, we got more bobbleheads of Hogan and Andre. The Andre looking a little weird.
These are mini bobbleheads. The Taker and Paul, and this are mini.
Hogan
inches.
barely looks like Hogan, and Andre doesn't resemble him at all. I don't know who that is.
It's like caricature, kind of. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I
That's
can
being
see that.
polite.
Yeah, it actually literally looks like a carnival caricature.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Oof.
Hogan looks like almost like Thunderlips era Hogan.
Yeah.
I don't love it, to be honest. But you know what I do love? This next figure.
Well, hang on. The reason why these runs are so low, is because these are all handcrafted. These are all made out of polyurethane resin. So basically, these can just snap off if you're not diligent with them. So
I mean, that's all bobbleheads, though.
yeah. But there are some that are injection molded, but not many. Like it's very few and far
Yeah,
between.
bobblehead, if you drop it or something on the floor, you are shit out of luck. I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
my Dustin Pedroia WWE night bobblehead fell and broke. I'm devastated.
Yeah, no way, yeah.
Oh, man. I still want some Major Potter ones. I'm putting it out there in the universe.
I'm not against it, but whew.
Now, this is awesome, literally and figuratively. Mike Awesome coming to Zombie Sailor Heels and Faces. Bro, I fucking love it. I love it. I don't know what set it's going to be in.
About the arms being too long, or that his face looks like Jericho, which is funny, which I see it, but like, then people are putting pictures of Mike Awesome, but they're like, he kind of looked like Jericho anyway. Like, that's just, so.
Like, when it first popped up, I saw it. This totally looks like Mike Awesome, but then you said Jericho. I'm like, I guess they look alike. I never realized.
But yeah, then people. I saw so many photos of so many people dissecting it that it like didn't bother me. You know,
the
it looks
long
great.
arms don't bother me. That's what Hasbro's were like that too.
Bro, there hasn't been a Mike Awesome figure in 25 years. Let's go, pumped.
2001. So yeah,
I'm all for it.
Unleashed.
I don't know like who's going to be his set. Like what kind of set this is going to be like. Zombie usually has a theme, so we'll see. I'm excited. Now I don't know if this is going to be a 2024 release. This is like 2025. Like how far along is this? I don't know.
It looks pretty far along. I don't know.
We'll see.
That's a paint master. So it's a paint model. Yeah.
I dig it. Chelsea Green, the hot mess. She's in a video game, a WWE mobile video game. I'm not a gamer, but looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm proud of her.
What is a mobile video game, guys?
It's a game that's on your phone, pal.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
it's even I know that.
But like, what do you
You
do?
play it.
There's a million different mobile games. Some you could just like role playing like attack games. Some are actual just like regular first person games. Some are puzzle games. Some
so
are
far from something I would do that I just don't even know.
Some are wait, hold on a second. Some are like GM games. Brian, you never played like GM games on the computer?
No.
Never, really. Wow.
What's a GM game?
What was it? It was ESR or EWR or whatever. But it would be a game. It was super cool. You would draft a roster or you would pick a roster, and you would have to put on shows, but you would just put in the information. So like you would book a show, and then it would spit out the information on whether or not you sold tickets or whatever, depending on what you booked. And this is basically a lot of. Tony Khan talks about this. A lot of booking shows in the past. It was such a cool game.
Not a clue.
I didn't do any of that.
It was back to like when we would have been, really into doing that kind of
The
stuff.
real problem is Broski and I were playing with action figures, so there's no
Right.
Yeah.
Or I was wrestling in my backyard. I wasn't fucking. I wasn't like E-Feds where you'd like write promos and then like that's how, and whoever was the booker, it was based on like your promos. There'd be matches.
Yes, E-Feds were different, but a lot of E-Feds used these wrestling simulators to.
Really?
So it is EWR Extreme Warfare Revenge. There was a lot of versions of it, but that was the most popular one.
The ones.
I also think it should be said that the real Chelsea Green's a lot more beautiful than these pictures.
Oh, thank
here.
you. And she's also instead of doing the shh, she's doing the Dr. Evil pinky instead of her pointer finger.
Oh my God! Yeah,
You're
wow.
right. What the
Evil. Let's go back to figure talk.
And then
These
the other
were
one looks like
incredible.
she's mad at you for like doing something. Like,
What about these Mark and Jay, the Briscoe brothers, Ring of Honor?
let's go.
Unbelievable.
I'm
Like,
fired up.
and this is a a Vault exclusive, right? This is something I think.
Jazzwares Vault exclusive. And,
Man,
it's representing the Jay's last match ever, the dog collar match. So
it's unfucking believable. The Ring of Honor titles.
I keep going. I got a little special note about this. I don't want to mess up.
Okay, so it comes with the dog collars, the Ring of Honor titles. The box looks nice. The figures look incredible. Man, I mean, this is something I think people are going to go crazy over. And I think this is what the Vault needs. I don't know where in the pecking order these will come, but I think the Vault needs something strong, to start off.
Which I think this is a strong
absolutely
selection, right?
Perfect.
I don't know if it is the first thing, though, but it looks great.
Yeah.
D can help me out with this. A little birdie messaged me some details about these that's in the know. I guess people were bitching because those aren't the belts that they had.
Yeah, it's. I think those are the brand new ones because
Right.
I think So they changed the belts and
the designers of the actual OG Ring of Honor titles couldn't come to terms with Jazzwares and AEW for a licensing deal. So
I think it's the same thing.
Oh.
The same thing with the Danielson. Like it doesn't have the old ROH logo on the mic. They have like the new ROH logo on the microphone. So
yeah, so that's for people who are bitching about that. Which, like from time to time, we get those belt snobs here because I guess all of us kind of aren't belt snobs, but we would be oblivious to this stuff. But that's your reasoning there on that. But either way, like I said, this is like, I think if this is the first thing we're available to buy on this vault, I think that's a really big, publicity thing. It's a great job.
I mean, the Wave 1 is going to come out first of the Ring of Honor ones, which is like Danhausen, Bryan Danielson, Kenny, and then somebody else, Claudio.
We saw the Claudio at Toy Fair.
Yeah, so I think these are either going to be, the Danhausen. So I think the Wave 1, I'm assuming it's going to come in waves because they already showed off the other, because they haven't, obviously, updates awaiting. But what was it? The Future Shock, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly, and then the Young Bucks.
Those are the ones I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But those ones are probably going to maybe come before this, or they're going to be its own wave to where like it's going to be like a wave of 2-packs to where all three of those are going to be offered unless they're going to include a fourth one in there. So this is probably all going to launch. More information hopefully is unveiled around next month or
must gets for me, dude.
Yep,
sure.
absolutely.
You guys think I might be crazy, but part of me kind of wants to get the Ring of Honor Danhausen for like my miscellaneous shelf and like pretend it's like busted his ass on the indies, made himself Danhausen.
I mean, it is technically.
Yeah, and because he's certainly not a Ring of Honor legend, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's gonna be mad.
but there's no bullshit. No bullshit. I think I do want to get it, like, because I feel weird. Like I'm not like I do have in my miscellaneous shelf.
God, maybe there's. I stopped being so diehard with ROH, but even Kenny isn't like.
He was just there for a little bit, right?
Lenny.
Of course, he did Ring of Honor.
Worked and had a couple of matches,
bro.
But like legend?
Before Ring of Honor got sold, I was fucking in talks with Delirious. I think Brian, you too, to come in and work the Briscoes. So if I would have gotten one match, I could have gotten this line. Give me a break.
Matt Cardona,
you know what I'm saying?
Legend. Yeah.
I think Danhausen was there for 2 years.
What?
But pandemic though, nothing was going on.
Yeah, you can't glorify that.
It's Final Battle 2020. I think it's based off of.
Thanks for the house, Danhausen. Nobody.
But I do. Oh, can I also say this, guys? I can't believe I'm saying this, but so I was reorganizing my collection. It's gonna be a theme of this episode, and I was putting my retros and stuff up. Finally, the Danhausen zombie sailor cape stuck to the fucking tattoos.
Yeah.
So and I tried doing the peel and I can just tell it's going to rip them off. So I have to
try. Yeah, you gotta at least try.
But okay, so if I peel them off and it rips, then what? I got to get another one.
Yeah.
You can probably use the hair dryer method, I guess.
Oh, you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's probably the way I would go.
Well, also in my findings,
I want to say mine was stuck and I peeled it and nothing happened. I think.
I might do the hair thing, but also in my findings, I realized I lost all of his accessories, like the jars of teeth, and I also lost Earl Hebner's other hand. Like I'm sure it's
somewhere. Yeah, that's not lost.
Right. I'm sure there's somewhere, but where the fuck is it?
That who knows? But
so if anyone has a Jeff Jarrett guitar,
misplaced,
an Earl Hebner.
Well, again,
number one hand,
not lost either. You just gotta it's in that vicinity.
Yeah. All right, let's go to some WWE Ultimate news. The next lineup is going to be Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania. I just don't know how they're going to do. First of all, the Kevin and Sami gear is kind of not Toyetic anyway. How are they going to get away with that PWG logo?
So I think the newest basic Sammy that's coming up, they showed, I think it's in the same wave as the Tiffany Stratton and the Ludwig Kaiser. I think that's in the same. I think it's like 145, 144, one of those waves, and it does have it in the color render.
Really?
I think somebody asked, like, told
maybe,
Steve, and he was like, "Oh, well, this is just an early edition or what." So I think it might. I think it might be
generic gorilla, not like the pro wrestling, gorilla.
No, it's the gorilla.
Or maybe he
gorilla.
just asked.
I mean, potentially, but I know.
It's possible.
Mattel doesn't like dealing with third-party stuff. I mean,
right? Yeah, I think they don't even risk it.
Yeah, I know there are.
Who's going to say no? I don't want you to promote my brand.
I mean, ultimately, it all depends on who's working on the figure. Ultimately, and if it makes its way
maybe
to final,
they don't even know. Maybe they don't even know.
Yeah,
Maybe they just think it's a
because that's happened before with several tattoos on several characters, like the Shotzi Blackheart. Like she has like a Killer Clowns from Outer Space like blaster on her arm, and I think she has a Gilman tattoo somewhere in there. I think so. Yeah, there's some things that just got away with
through the cracks, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
there's there's the Cody, but we'll see how I'm not sure if they're going to do like a separate PVC wing similar to like the Ricochet.
Jackets for people.
So I'm not sure if
it's going to need wings, so that's going to be tough to execute.
Well, finally they're going to give him a hard goods jacket because that soft goods one was the drizzling shits.
the raincoat,
the edge trench coat.
It was just probably the incorrect material. If they went with the other route, I mean, it would have looked better. It just has that gloss surface finish to it, to where it is a little, yeah.
Back to Ring of Honor stuff. Ring of Honor Punk, that whole set has been popping up. I don't think the face looks good at all. But I'm glad it's coming out.
Okay, yes. One, this is like a dream figure for me, so I'm pumped that it like exists. But this face is very concerning.
All right. Well, I understand that it's concerning, but we all have to understand that this is a horrible picture shot with terrible light from a bad angle.
Right.
And all of this line that was leaked has been shot.
No, it's not leaked.
Well, not leaked, but all this line, these pictures were like leaked pictures, basically. It's like a quick cell phone picture. Like, we cannot trust. We've learned our lesson from photography ruining.
I hope you're right,
pictures.
Mark. I really do.
I think this is definitely. It looks better than the previous two that were floating around. But yeah, it's made its way over to UK retailers that are able to carry the Luminaries line. And
if you didn't tell me, if it was just like the head and not a packaging of the figure, I would have said, "Oh, Chris Hero figure or something." Like that's what it doesn't look like. Punk, but
it's the full beard that kind of throws it off. I mean, it's like the photo that's in the bottom corner that's used for the photograph. That's he's got like white shorts on it. I mean, so yeah, I think it kind of conflicts a little bit because and I'm not sure.
A picture on the back of the box is like an 0201 Punk photo, right? And then he didn't wear those yellow shorts until like 04, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was like late 03, because I was sending a bunch of stats to Magic when I was basically telling him what outfit to go with, but so this was definitely the best option, I think, that or the white, but the white kind of was already like conflicting with the Supreme, what the original Supreme was going to be, at least from the gray sculpts. But they settled on the yellow, but there should be.
Yellow was the most toyetic.
Yeah, I mean, the Pepsi logo made it onto the. Oh, jeez.
Really?
What?
Yeah, the Pepsi logo is on the back of the picture.
Oh, on the picture. Oh.
Yeah, but they still didn't. They usually Photoshop that out. They usually.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to do that. It's a photo of a man.
So we'll see. We'll see how the.
Isn't there Pepsi logos on the side of those shorts?
Yeah, it's on the left side, so I'm not sure
if
they're going
to. There, yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I'm not sure if they're going to do just the Punk and the XX on both. Like one side has the three X's and the one side says Punk. Hopefully, they selected the right typeface. We'll see.
Do we remember or why there's only 5 in this set, not 6?
Yeah, because Abaddon got cut. She was gonna
and she's not even
cut and not replaced.
She's not even gonna be a chase like the bunny.
No, she's just completely omitted. I mean, so I'm not sure what the program was. Yeah, so
what's the chase? Is there a chase in this?
And now she's finally on television again.
I know.
Yeah, they haven't disclosed if there's like a chase edition. I mean, so
wait,
if anything,
would this be the first set with no chase? That's never happened.
So wait,
Yeah,
it's
probably.
Penta, the
Brody.
Brody. It's
Brody.
the Full House of
Guy,
Black.
Buddy.
And is this
Brody,
is this the
Malachi.
first? Is this the first Buddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
Brody.
took a
Buddy
long
and
time.
Brody match a past Malachi, and then Malachi is a suited Malachi.
Yeah.
Damn, it took forever to get Brody and Buddy out, huh?
Yeah.
And I mean, Brody at least is going to get the ringside blood and guts
Right.
pretty much pretty soon.
Damn.
So
All
the
right, well-
Abaddon's probably going to eventually be slotted potentially. I mean,
I can't
But
even think
for
who would
Jazz
be
versus
the
Volt.
chase with this.
they're all kind of. It's kind of a little different. The only one that would be applicable would be, I guess, Punk. So
Right,
Well,
Punk got white or red
But
shorts. or,
why do you say that? Because AEW doesn't go to just the mold; they switch things up. It could be Alistair in like a ring gear or something. Why not?
I guess.
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have the spreadsheets in front of me. So
All right. Well, this is where it gets really interesting, guys. Power Town, the Remcos. We finally saw some photos,
Shit,
not of
they're
everything, but
well,
Let's-
got the lineups.
the lineups. Rock and Roll Express. So I guess some are going to be solo, some in 2-packs. The I Quit match, Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. The Missing Link, Tito Santana, Bobo Brazil, Nick Bockwinkel, and they just announced Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hey, they realized his Legends deal ran up. I like
nice.
including him in the line. But it's not going to be like the Hacksaw we know with like the 2x4. It's not going to be like this Hacksaw, right?
Could be.
Right? I mean, it doesn't really fit this era.
Well, there's not the error, but the whole thing is he was that hacksaw on the Indies or whatever for so it's you know what I mean? It's like a gray area.
I guess.
You have proof that he looked like that elsewhere.
I guess.
That's all you
But
need.
No, I know. But it doesn't really fit if they
No,
did
I mean, I'm assuming this is gonna be like a Mid-South looking.
Yeah, that's
hacksaw.
what I want. Yeah. But they did show pictures of the Magnum and
Oh, it
the
looks so cool.
the Tully. Unfucking believable. A lot of people in the AW community mad that they didn't just reuse the bodies. I'm like, guys, it's 2024.
No, yeah, you gotta move on. Yeah,
You're
'Cause they'll
competing with
still-
superstars.
they'll still sit height wise and seamlessly with your other ones. So I think that's all.
Yeah,
you need.
these
are
Same,
great.
Same as Mattel Superstars, right?
I just watched this
Yeah.
match the other day. It's so good.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. Magnum TA, my pen pal, Tully Blanchard. Now, neither of these guys got a Remco, correct? Back in the day.
No way.
So this is incredible.
Yeah.
I think this is a great. I just love the faces. It's like a good mix of cartoony and realistic.
Right, it's kind of right
It's
there,
a
right?
perfect right in the middle.
I knew straight away once I saw it, that's totally Hal Haney's artwork. So yeah,
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
yeah, Hal Haney sculpted these. Yeah, he basically did input for him. So
I didn't know how Haney sculpted stuff. I thought it was just
me
like,
neither.
no, I think he might have just did sculpt input, similar to what Ryan does or DDD.
oh, well, I mean, whoever did it, they look great. I'm
Andrew
very
Frank.
excited for these.
Andrew Frank is the main guy that does the ultras. So this is a different portrait sculptor. So
Yeah, it's a different
Awesome.
style, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't. These,
Yeah.
It's like a cartoony realistic. If that makes sense.
you can tell that they were
Cartoony
like
realistic. He says.
you can tell that they were pretty heavily influenced by the superstars. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
like
that's
Cella.
fine.
It's not Cella territory to where it looks like they scanned it in, but the lace boot one kind of looks somewhat similar to Mattel's like flat boots, and Magnum TA's got the cowboy boots as well, and he's even got the. It's not pictured here because the way they did it, it was like a pan shot, so it wasn't like a full image because this was a video package. But yeah, looks promising.
And then right before we recorded, they announced this Kerry Von Erich. I don't even know if D Freedom. Oh, D Freedom did get this stuff.
Yeah.
The pre-order is December 21st.
Yeah, it was in the ad.
$55. This is what is the Diamond Collection. Listen, I love Kerry Von Erich. I am all for getting more Power Town figures. I think they're incredible figures. But I'm not quite sure what the appeal is. What makes it the Diamond Collection?
I think that's just a irrelevant name.
It's marketing.
Yeah, it's a
that's
marketing thing.
Okay.
It's unmatched. It's unrivaled. It's
very
what-
different colors and stuff. And
Yeah,
See
it's
the
just a
After Effects
revamp.
in that package, Matt? That took some time.
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I was just thinking, why did they spend so much time on these diamond dropping from the ceiling? But yeah, it's just a repaint, right? It's just.
But
whatever.
they're saying limited of 2,000. I'm thinking, well, how many were the other ones? Could be much more than 2,000.
I was thinking the same thing, but we don't know for a fact. But yeah.
I tried to do some digging. I don't have exact numbers, but I mean, it's
I
not
like there's
It's not like a 50,000 to 2,000 comparison.
I like
Hey,
that there's
where's TK been? He's always in this chat.
notes from the daughters. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be getting it. 100%. I'll be getting it. It looks incredible.
I mean, I'm getting this. Kerry Von Erich's one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Not to mention Iron Claw's coming out. He's so relevant and
Perfect timing.
Perfect time. But I like that the focal point of the video was that with the Iron Claw, when the other one came with the same hand. It's not like this new nothing new.
You can't even pose it that way. You can't even pose it that way.
Without the jacket, you can.
Well, not
grabbing his wrist, but you can at least.
No.
Yeah,
that's how I.
He's like fucking waving, or it's like fucking Home Alone.
like the back of the packaging, pretty much.
It's like he went to the fucking the front door, and it was fucking hot, and he's showing the fucking McAllister logo. Are you fucking kidding? You can't do the Iron Claw. I mean, you can do the move, not the pose.
What? Do you have any idea what this gear is from? All white gear. It looks great. It looks very Toyetic.
It could be. I mean, it's probably definitely world class. I don't know if he still had the belt at the time. I'm not sure if the. I don't know why.
Like in tune with Kerry Von Erich, and it didn't ring a bell to me at all.
Bro, my knee jerk reaction. I hope I'm wrong. Is that it's fantasy gear?
No, I would hate that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's definitely had the white trunks because there was going to be a canceled. What was it? A part of the Hall of Fame 2-packs to where he was in the. Or you know what? I think what was it? The. Well, I think was the Texas Tornado in white or no?
One of them is in white.
Yeah,
the Kerry's in white.
Maybe the
Kerry's in white.
There was a canceled one that was definitely that had white trunks.
He was going to be a cancel. What canceled figure?
Yeah, what do you?
They were going to have a Hall of Fame 2-pack. They had the Von Erichs for a brief time to where they had they were going to re-release the Kevin and the Kerry.
Just re-releases.
Like the wild.
No, they were going to be redecos.
Like the Wild Samoan ones.
Yeah, but they were going to be actually redeco, so they were in different deco. But
shit.
Got scrapped. Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, listen, I love Powertown. I love what they're doing. I'm a big supporter of Powertown. I cannot wait to get this. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if they add more guys to the Diamond Collection. We need some more figures. Even if they're repaints like Jack's Superstars Series 1 through 3 style. Give us some repaints to get just some guys on our shelves.
Just so there's just more.
Yeah. I love it. And I really hope that there's fucking peg holes in the foot so we can start fucking standing these up nicely.
Peg holes would be awesome, and then you gotta get rid of the flat packaging for the people that are alive, and you can get them signed.
I don't know if they're going to do that going forward, but we'll see.
That would be a cool thing to do.
But let's talk about the big news from Powertown. Brian, I'll let you fucking roll with this. TNA signing with Powertown.
How about that? TNA, Powertown coming together. It's a beautiful thing. Guys, I've been working on this behind the scenes for months and months and months and months and months, and I'm just so happy that it's public knowledge. TNA Wrestling, for the first time in 10 years, will have an action figure line, and it'll be a damn good one, courtesy of the people at Powertown Wrestling. So I knew it would be a great fit. It's like like I said before, Powertown's a company that I believe in, and I trust and believe in the people that work behind the scenes there. And obviously, I love TNA Wrestling, so I was like a fucking mission of mine to put them together, and it took a lot. Took a lot of understanding businesses that you may not understand and connecting people, and it finally happened, and I'm so happy. And this is just the beginning. Today it was just the press release and the announcement to disclose the partnership, and going forward there's going to be there's a map out of different announcements and who's in the line and Series 1 and forward. So it's pretty freaking exciting. I mean, TNA's gonna have all new belts, so you got to figure there's potential there. A lot of stuff. There's the Legends list of talent that's available.
Ooh,
to get at.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of good stuff, And then the other thing is that I'm there. I work with these people, and I'm gonna be very hands-on with a lot of this. And it's like my vision is to take you on the journey of okay, you didn't just pre-order something and we're forgotten about. You'll pre-order these and you'll see, maybe a talent see their, render for the first time, and we'll capture that on video, or you'll see a talent get handed their prototype for the first time, things like that. So that's like my mission, to make it more than just, I want people to invest in the line more than just, hey, I placed a pre-order for something and now I just got to wait. And then there's a human side of all this that I was pretty determined about. I have so many friends at TNA and so many talented workers and stuff that have never had action figures and that have kids, and it was very important for me to like, push this through and make this happen. So pretty pumped.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Do we know when we're going to get the first line, like the timetable?
I will say this, in January, the plan is to release a very well done, very well edited and produced Power Town style video like you saw today drop about that Kerry Von Erich, and that will announce the talents in Series 1.
Very cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped for this. TNA has been, it didn't even start yet, and it's doing all the right things. So I'm super excited for this toy line and this partnership, and good job, Brian.
And the feedback has been, very rewarding for me, because considering how, I literally talk to Magnum TA on the phone every other day. Not something.
So wow, Broski has to write him, and you get to
Not
call him on the
something
phone.
that I thought I'd ever say in my life, but he's legit the coolest. And it was funny. I had to connect him to Sign Guy Lou, and like Sign Guy Lou hit me on the side. He goes, "Hey, can you just like make sure Magnum knows like I'm like I was in the business and I'm like one of the boys. I'm not just like a TNA office guy." And I was like, "What's going on?" He's like my guy, like my fucking guy, like. He's like, the way you grew up on ECW, I grew up on NWA and Magnum. So like he was like just geeking out to to talk to him. So that they had their first call that I wasn't involved with, and I was catching up with Lou to see like, hey, what happened or what was discussed in regards to Power Town and TNA wrestling. He goes, "Oh, I asked him about the I Quit match," and I was like, it was also kind of awesome to see him mark it out for Magnum, because he is the coolest. But
Magnum is the best.
Yeah, so pretty awesome that this has all come together.
Chris DiGiovanni said we need another bonus ep with Steve Rosenthal. I agree.
He's one of my favorite guests that we have. Him and Padour, I feel like I never get sick of just yapping with, right? Because they're so
hey, TK, if you're listening, if you and bro, imagine if him and Steve came down to Live 18 again at the Tin Roof, and they brought a little something to show the world.
Just threw out some Diamond Collection Kerry Von Erichs to the people.
TK, here we go, baby. You know where we're going to be. Tin Roof, 3 p.m., January 7th. All right, that's all I got for news. You guys got anything else?
No.
Big news week, though. Whew.